Today I'm going to walk you through how I make my Aunt Patsy's potato salad. It's one of those recipes that I kind of kept close to my heart and really didn't want to share because it's such a popular recipe in our family that I just wanted to kind of safeguard the secret. Um, so I have changed it up a little bit, but basically it's the same recipe. Aunt Patsy used to boil her potatoes. She probably still does. But I found that just cutting a slit in them and cooking them in the microwave works good for me. So while they're still warm, I just peel them with a paring knife and give it a quick dice. So let me do that real quick. They peel really easily. And when you're working with a potato salad, you really want your potatoes to stay warm. That way the dressing is going to adhere to it. And since this recipe involves scraping a lot of ingredients into a bowl, I just cut them with my bench scraper. So down the center, a couple across. You don't have to be perfect, just give it a quick chop. And then into the bowl. So here I have 2 3/4 pounds of prepared potatoes. And then I also, a little trick, I don't think my aunt does this, but I found it blends a little bit easier, is I've separated the yolks and the egg whites. And so what I like to do is in a bowl, just break up these yolks with your fingers. So you get them, they're nice and powdery. And I did check out my blog on how to make these perfect hard-boiled eggs. You'll get a really nice yellow egg yolk, which is what you want, which means your potato salad's going to look very good. So I just use my hands and break this up really good. You don't want a lot of clumps in there, clumps. So let me move these potatoes out of the way for just a second. So just work that. And what I'm going to do is I have 1 cup of mayo. The mayo is just regular mayo, no salad dressing type mayo. If you use that, you're going to get into an argument with Aunt Patsy, and we don't want that. So we want to keep her happy, and we want our salad to taste good. So we're just using regular mayo. So I have 1 cup, and I'm just going to put just a little bit in there. I just want to blend in these yolks. So that's going to help me when I go to add it to the potatoes. So there we go. So we've got our potatoes, and I've already chopped up the egg whites. And so I'm going to just use that bench scraper and get these in here. Makes it really easy. There we go. Then I'm going to add 1 can of black olives that I've sliced. That's going to go in. And then we're going to have 2 tablespoons of pickle relish. Now you could use pickle relish, or you could chop up your own pickles. You could do sweet pickles, dill pickles. It doesn't matter. Let me wipe my hands off here. Then we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of just regular hot dog mustard. You don't really want any more than that. It's not a mustard-based salad. It's more of an egg-based salad. So we're going to put the yolks in. And I think I used about nine eggs. This is all arbitrary, the amounts. It's just to give you a good idea. I think if you just have the basic principles of this salad down, you can have the liberty of changing it up. The main thing you want is to have your eggs cooked properly, your potatoes still warm, and then not to overdo the mayo. So you're going to want to blend all these ingredients while it's warm. And so we'll start on that. And then also, before we get to that, I have my own spice blend. It's the Righteous Seasoning. And I'm going to start off with a teaspoon of this. And the recipe is on my blog. So you'll want to go there and hit that up. So it's got sea salt, pepper, granulated garlic, and paprika. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of that, and we're just going to start blending this in. And actually I'm going to go ahead and put all of this. So that's going to be 1 cup total of that mayo. And then we'll kind of see if it's the texture that we want. So your hands get messy. They get a little bit hot working with the potatoes, so these gloves come in really handy. Not getting your hands messy and not burning yourself potentially on the potatoes. So just keep blending them. I kind of do like a fold. I'm not wanting to mash up these potatoes too much. Just like a fold. And I do see that it's going to need some more mayo. So let me do that. Probably, I'd say another ½ cup of mayo should go in there. That's probably ½ cup. Now this does take a little muscle, so a bigger spatula looks like it would work better. I've been making this salad, well, since I got married. Going on 30 years ago, my mother-in-law has always requested I make this potato salad. And she's always requested that I make PATSY'S chili beans. So we're there. That 1½ cup mayo looks like it did the trick. So we have 9 hard-boiled eggs, 2 3/4 pounds of prepared baked potato. We have 2 tablespoons of table mustard, 3 tablespoons of relish, 1 teaspoon of Righteous Seasoning, a can of olives, and 1½ cups of mayo. Now I want to taste that and see how it's seasoned. That's pretty good. It might use a touch more salt, but for me it's fine. And that's it. I also, you can put in red onion is great in here. I found as you get older you might not be able to eat the onion anymore. Might not agree with you. But I didn't put it in this time and it's still good. It's a really good salad. I do know that on Thanksgiving my aunt prepares this and she adds to the top of it cheddar cheese and crumbled bacon. So that's a nice addition for the holidays. I will post the link to the recipe or try to get that recipe up on the post or on my blog. Thank you. Have a great day.